I completely forgot I had it. What's going on, guys? Brian coming to you with another, hopefully, repair video. Have you ever gotten something from someone, or somebody just gave you something and you put it away and completely forgot you had it? Well, it happened to me. If most of you know that watch my channel on a regular basis, I just bought a chainsaw. Well, I was trying to, back when we had all that bitter cold weather, I was trying to find my antifreeze tester, and I opened up a building, one of the smaller storage buildings we have, and I found something that I had been given probably 5 years ago, and I completely forgot I had it. I didn't even remember it. And so that's what we're going to do today. I don't know anything about this. It is a chainsaw. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know if it'll run. But what we're going to do on this video, we're going to go through the steps. I'm going to show you, if you have something like this, what you need to do to see if it will even run, if it's going to be worth investing some money into it to get it running again. So stick around. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. Be sure and click the like button, and if you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it because it helps the algorithm, it helps the channel get recognized via the algorithm of YouTube. So the more subscribers you have, the more it pushes it out to the public. So please do that. And liking the video does it too, but not as much as subscribing. So please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you be a part of the Big South family. So, without further ado, what I have here, I don't know how old it is. I don't know what year it is. I don't know what year it came out. But it is a big rascal. If I can lift it up here. This is a stihl. It is a stihl Wood Boss 028 AV. And it says electronic quick start. So this is when they went to the electronic ignition. I don't even know if it'll run, but that's what we're going to find out. But years ago, like I said, maybe 5 years ago, a friend of mine was actually downsizing, and I'll tell you why. He was not in good health, and he was trying to do some stuff passing to make it easier on his family. I'm not trying to be morbid. I'm just trying to tell the truth. And he knew that we had a lawn care company, and he said, hey, he said, would you be interested in this chainsaw? I said, how much you want for it? He said, nothing. He said, you take it. So I took it. I put it in the, actually back at that time I was driving the white truck. I took it and put it in the back of the white truck and brought it home, put it in our storage building, and I forgot about it. I mean, I completely forgot about it. And when my 170 went down, I didn't remember that I had this chainsaw already. Now this rascal is stout. I mean, it is a definite Wood Boss. But anyway, what we're going to do, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the compression, see what the compression is. Stihl's website says the compression on these chainsaws, anything with Boss on it, should be 110 to 150 pounds, but 85 to 90 pounds is acceptable. So we're going to see what we got. I ain't got a clue. You're going to learn when I learn. So let me get some tools out here. Got to get my big pliers out first so I can get down to what I need. And it's under my vice grips. There we go. All right, now this is a Stihl Torx head. I don't know if it will fit. Let me take my glasses off. Oh Lord, no. That requires a flat tippy screwdriver. Do I have one in here? I got Big Mama here. me see. There we go. Guys, this screwdriver here, I use it quite often on videos. My dad, I got this screwdriver on when my dad passed away. I don't have a clue how old it is. I don't even know what kind it is. My dad was one for having a Mod Podge of tools, and that's where I got it from. But anyway, there we go. Oh, there's another one here. You gotta. Well, I don't need to do that just to check the compression. So let me. Do I have a small or smaller? Yes, I do. Here, get. Oh, is that plastic? I thought. Like, how in the world is this thing throwing power? Because it ain't even running. So, will this fit? Oh yeah. Get the spark plug out.
What grown man says oops?
Alright. Oh yeah, we're good on compression. Let me take this loose. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, I'm gonna let you see it. 125 pounds of compression. And it's holding compression. Now, well, the gauge is, let me do it again. And then we're going I'm gonna get it to 125. Okay, we're at 125. Now I'm just gonna sit here and talk for just a second and see if it drops any. If any of you guys out there know anything about the 028 AV Wood Boss, leave a comment in the comment section below. I have absolutely no clue anything about this chainsaw, other than the fact that it still has fantastic compression.
One eternity later.
It is still 125 pounds. So I think it's safe to say the cylinder is in good condition, and there's no scarring on it because it's holding compression. And again, I'll bring it to you and let you see it. There you go. 125 pounds. So now that we know that, let me take this loose. I'm going to put the spark plug back in. Oh, where's my kit? There it is. I had somebody not long ago ask me, you know, why do you do everything outside? Well, number one, it's called Big South Outdoors. And number two, if I can do something outside, I'm going to do it outside. You know, I would rather, well, I forgot to put my gauge back in there. If I can do it outside, I would rather do it outside. I don't like to be cooped up in the shop or in the house or anywhere else. So now the next step, where's my spark plug? Right here. Make sure. I know it don't, you know what? I don't know that it doesn't have gas in it. If it does have gas in it, it's old. Nope, it's bone dry. So let me you know, it's nice to get things given to you. You know, free is my favorite. Free is my favorite price. You know what else is free? Clicking that subscribe button. Don't cost a dime. And it helps the channel out a lot. Even though this was given to me for free, it helps me bring you guys better quality and more content that you can actually learn things from, that's entertaining and has a little bit of ASMR from time to time, relaxation. So let me get this open. And I'm gonna be honest, full disclosure, I didn't know how to use one of these gizmos. I had to go to YouTube myself to learn how to use this type. And all you do is you stick the spark plug on there. You got to make sure that the thing is on the spark plug. Let me do this and make sure it's going to pop on there right. There we go. Now, then you take this one and you put it up in the spark plug wire. Make sure it's connected. Now I'm gonna move the camera because I want y'all to be able to see that it's got spark. If it does. Tilt the camera down a little bit. There we go. Now let's see if hold on a minute. Get these tools off of here. I don't want anything going flying off the table. Good Lord, the thing's got so much compression. I can't tell if it's sparking or not. I'm gonna have to look at the film. I think it is, but I can't be for certain. Let me stop the camera a minute, guys. Alright guys, I brought Nate out here because I looked at the film and I could not tell if it was sparking or not. And he's got better eyesight than I do. The spark should show up somewhere in here. It should turn on a light.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna have to have you help me hold this thing down because this rascal's got compression at the yin yang and
yeah.
I can't really tell. So can you see any spark? Okay.
Do it again now that I'm holding it. I don't see any.
Okay, that tells me what I need to know. Guys, I'll be right back.
And I won't. I'm sorry I had to do that.
Alright guys, I found the problem. And the problem was the problem was me. This saw, unlike the newer saws, has what they call a two-stage on-off switch. All the way up is off, all the way down is choke, and in the middle is start, or it'll run. Well, I had it in the off position thinking I had it in the run position. So now we're going to test it with this and see. I have not tested, I have no clue. I'm going to test it with this again and make sure that this is the culprit. And if not, if it is, then we'll go back to what I was going to do before. But I don't want to tighten that thing up too tight because I don't want to strip anything. So let's see what we got this time. And I am going to move the camera back like I had it before to make sure you can see the light bulb. If it sparks off, whether it does or don't. So let me move the camera. I'm going to put it at a different angle right here so you can see it really good, and I'm going to zoom in just like that. Now see what we got now. All right, that's off, that's start, and then that's run right there. Now let's see what we got now. Oh yeah, That rascal's got plenty of fire. Well, daggone. We know we got compression. We know we've got spark. I was looking on it to see if I could find the tag on it. But let me show you the bottom of this thing, guys. That tells you it's up there, it's old. But I don't see any identifying numbers on it. Well, wait a minute, whoa, 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 whoa. No, that's just the, I thought that would be the model number, but it's not. I don't see anything else. Let me look on the muffler. Let's see if there's anything there. A lot of times that's where Stihl puts their numbers, is on the mufflers. No, it ain't nothing there either. Oh well, I'll look it up, see what I can find. And if I find anything, I'll leave it on the tag on the bottom right here. But anyway, I am going to take the air filter off. Well, not with that, I'm not. Again, we need a, as my granddaddy used to say, a straight screwdriver. And he said that for fun. He wasn't illiterate. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I've told this story before. Daggone, that looks just like a standard Stihl carburetor. Nothing really special about it. But anyway, that air filter does need to be changed, if it can even find one. But anyway, my grandfather, I don't know if I've ever told this story or not. If I have, just skip this part. But my grandfather was a ace mechanic. He was, if you've ever heard of the AMC Pacer or the Javelin or the AMX car, my grandfather worked at the American Motors dealership in the town over there, one town over, and he worked there for probably 25 years, and he was the I guess we call it the garage foreman. But he was very proficient, and that's him and my dad taught me a lot of the stuff I know. And but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let me get this thing back together so we can get on with this. Because I'm tarrying more than I wanted, more than I had expected to. Now I know that's where that rascal goes. Right there, and there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna risk it. I got my gas can here, and I got my gas can because I didn't know if I would need it or not, and I did not want to have to stop the camera to walk over to Leonard, get it, and bring it back. So I went ahead and brought it before the video ever started. Now, let me see. Does this have a chain brake? If it does, it's stiff. Yes, it does. And that is locked. Because last thing I want is for this thing to crank up, run away, and cut Flossie's table in two. But anyway, I'm going to put some fresh gas in this thing. Some fresh go juice. And all Stihls I've already checked. Even this one is a 50-to-1 mix. So I'm gonna set it on the ground because I don't want to accidentally put gas on Flossie's table. I'm gonna open the, and I'm only gonna put just enough in it to see if it'll start. Ain't no reason to fill the tank up and it sit there and go bad. All right, got fresh gas in it. Now, crank this rat, or pull on this rascal and see if it'll crank up. All right. Here goes nothing, guys. Here's spit in your eye, or excuse me, here's mud in your eye. Come on, Bessie. No, we got spark. We got good compression. It smells like I flooded it. So let me put it there. Well, I believe that carburetor's gonna have to come off there. All right, let me do this. Okay, something's not right, because that thing is not wanting to move. All right, I got it working, guys. So that's on and that's off. So let's try it again. It smells flooded, but it also smells like old gas. So whatever's in the carburetor, it may not fire because of the old gas in the carburetor. And what I may have to do is take the carburetor off and clean all that out and then try it with the fresh gas. I don't know. It does not have a primer bulb on it. I do know that. I have looked and I do not see a primer bulb anywhere. So I'm gonna give it one more whirl and then we'll see what we got. Good Lord. Try it now. And guys, I'm flying blind with this switch. I do not know. I know all the way up is off, then it clicks one time, clicks a second time, clicks a third time, and then locks all the way like that. That may be start right there because it locks the throttle. Let's see. Daggone, it cranked up. Now I'm sitting here spitting all over the place. Now let me take the throttle off right there and put it on run and see what happens. Good Lord, this thing kicks like a mule. Yeah. It starts and runs. Let it warm up a bit. Holy crap! Excited. Holy, oh my God, I can't believe how good that thing runs. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Oh my God, guys, this thing has been sitting up for 5 years. This is not supposed to be a will it start video, but that's what it turned out to be. Holy crap. Oh, Lord have mercy. There's nothing that gets a man's blood going than seeing something work that he didn't think was going to work. Man, the compression is there. The spark is there. It sounds good. I wonder if there's anything I can find to cut. that I know needs to be cut. Guys, I'll be right back. I found something. I had to go in the woods to get it, but I got it. All right, let me see if the camera. Okay, it's good. Let's fire this rascal up and see what it'll do. I don't know if the chain is any good or not. Like I said, it's been sitting for 5 years. Heck, I didn't even know it was gonna start. See if this beats the crank. Oh, before I do that, let me put the air filter back on it. All right, I got the air filter and the air filter cover reinstalled. So let's see what she does. I hope it don't make me fall on my face, because now it won't crank. But we'll see. Let's see here. Ah! Look at it. Lord have mercy. Yeah, that chain is shot. That wood right there is dead as a hammer. And it took that much for that chain to go through it. And it's not big hunks of wood. It's basically turning it into sawdust. So that chain is shot. But guys, let me get this stuff picked up, put up, and I'll close it out. Well guys, we're back at the table. I got everything else put away. I want to show you something. If you remember correctly, the chainsaw was facing that direction. The chain was facing that direction when it started. And it was kind of in like this, like that. Well, I want to show you something. I've got a clean Flossie's table. And let me show you why. You see that mark right there? Who can tell me what that mark means? Leave me some comments below. I'll give you about 20 seconds. $17, $18, $19, $20. Okay, this right here is oil from the chain, from the bar and chain, which means process of deduction, elimination. This right here is oil from the oiler on the chain. That tells me the oiler's working. So I think once I clean this thing up and get a good bar and chain on it, I think it's going to be a good saw. I really do. All right, guys, that is going to do it. I was not expecting this saw to crank. I was not expecting this saw to have any compression. Now, I want to make one thing, I want to clarify one thing. I have had this saw for at least 5 years, sitting in my little storage house. I don't know how long it sat on the man's shelf I got it from. He said he had not used it. He used it to cut firewood. As you can see, the condition of the bar right here, it is well used. But the cool thing is, you can still see the numbers on the bar. So I know exactly which bar to get. I know exactly which chain to get. But anyway, again, I was not expecting this saw, as long as it's been sitting, drive gas, I did not expect this saw to have any compression or any spark, much less crank up and run as good as it does. I mean, this thing runs phenomenal, and it's strong. And I was not expecting it. I know you guys weren't expecting it. But anyway, sometimes blessings come in small packages. I am always in the market to, what's the word I'm looking for here? Repurpose old equipment that's still in good working order. I don't mind buying new. Sometimes I prefer buying new because it has a warranty. But when you're talking about a saw like this, they had the Wood Boss and they have the Farm Boss. I honestly don't know which one's the bigger one. I couldn't tell you. Because you normally do not use saws this big. This rascal right here is made for cutting sizable trees like that Bradford pear tree right there. I mean, not limbing them, cutting them down. But anyway, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed the content of this video. If you made it this far, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I greatly appreciate it. Please be sure and click the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. I try to bring you as good and informative content as I possibly can. I'm gonna see if I can't call the lady whose husband owned this and see if I can get from it some information from it. If I can, I'll put a tag at the end of the video. But if not, you'll know it because it won't be there. But anyway, this is Brian with Big South Outdoors TV, reminding you to live big, live southern, and live outdoors. Until the next video, guys, have a good one.